get your love. Come and get your. Oh, yeah. Hey.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Do you guys love big epic raids but are too broke to be able to afford World of Warcraft? Well, don't worry, because I have the next best thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So step aside, Ragnaros the Fire Lord, because we have... You know what? Never mind. Raid duels are back in Duel Links, and with it come quite a few more rewards for us to pick up. And the first one I'm going to be messing around with is Archfiend's Call. So here's the deck list. So you'll notice that this deck list looks very similar to an older video of mine I did quite a while back on zombie synchros, and well, that's because it is the same list, just modified. This is because that deck list was very good at doing one specific thing: summoning level 6 synchros, and spoiler alert, Archfiend's Call is exactly that. So I'll try to go over the deck list rather briefly, as if you have already seen the other video, you'll kinda already know what's happening here. So the deck list is based mainly around two synchro monsters. The first is our new boy Archfiend's Call. This card is a 2500 attack level 6 generic synchro monster, meaning it doesn't need anything specific to summon it. Its name becomes Summon Skull when on the field, and it prevents all Summon Skull monsters from being targeted by card effects. If it is ever sent to the grave by an opponent's card, you can special summon a Summon Skull from your hand, deck, or graveyard. The other new addition to the deck is the supporting spell card for our Summon Skull cards, Makiu the Magical Mist. This card targets any Summon Skull monster you control and destroys all monsters your opponent controls with less than or equal defense than the attack of your selected Summon Skull. You cannot conduct the battle phase the turn you use this. The other synchro monster is Doomkaiser Dragon, which is yet another level 6 synchro monster. Basically, on summon, this card can target one zombie monster in your opponent's grave and special summon it to your side of the field. And thanks to our skill Posthumous Army and the field spell Zombie World, this will be a pretty useful effect, especially if you have managed to remove something big. On a little side note, Zombie World and your skill can also be really annoying for a ton of meta decks, as they effectively make everything into a zombie, which screws with things like Desperado, Six Samurai, Fortune Lady, as well as many others. So how are we summoning these two synchros, as well as whatever other level 6 synchros you want to have in your arsenal? Well, we are going to be using Plaguespreader Zombie. This is a level 2 tuner monster who once in the grave can special summon itself by sending one card from your hand to the top of your deck. So basically, whenever comboed with either Gozuki or Samurai Skull, which are both level 4 monsters who can send Plaguespreader to the grave, you'll have access to any level 6 synchro. The rest of the deck is just your removal spell and traps, which basically the only thing for me to note here is that they all do damage to yourself, so you have access to your skill. So if you are substituting them for other stuff, make sure it can also do the same. Alright guys, that's basically it for the toying part of the video. The rest of this video will just be 6 gameplays showing this deck list in action. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you have any questions or feedback, make sure to join my Discord down below. And if you happen to have $1 lying around and wish to support me, feel free to click that join button down below to support me directly, as well as gain access to a few little neat perks. Enjoy the gameplay!
Duel!
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 Duel! Hey, big brother, can I watch SpongeBob?
Shut up, Mokuba. I'm busy flagging YouTube videos to compensate for the fact that I have an extremely small penis.
Oh,